days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday, then there's Monday, there's Tuesday, then there's Wednesday, there's Thursday, then there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Good morning, grade double nought. How are you guys? So we have just sung our days of the week song. So we need to find out what day today is. So remember, it was the weekend, and remember we have 2 days in the weekend. We have a Saturday and we have a Sunday. So yesterday was Sunday. So what day do you think today is? Monday. Very good. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. What did you guys get up to? What did you do? I'd love to know what you guys did. I had an awesome weekend. My sister got engaged this weekend. So that means that my sister's going to get married very soon, which is awesome. So my weekend was wonderful. What did you guys do? I'd love to know what you guys got up to on the weekend, and I hope I get to see you guys very soon. I have done an awesome little pack for you guys with everything inside, and today we're going to start using all those things in that pack that I've packed for you guys. Are you guys ready to start counting? Now remember, grade double nought, when we count, we need to count nice and clearly so you can hear the numbers properly. You don't have to shout so loud, but just make sure that we can hear the numbers properly. Now last week we counted a little bit different. We did some jumping jacks with our arms and we did it with our legs too. But today we're also going to do a little bit different. So are you ready? You need to follow with me. Let's go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Hope you guys click those fingers nicely. Okay, so now we're going to count our numbers, but I did it a little bit different. I've mixed them all together, so I'm going to try and trick you guys and see if you guys can figure out what number it is. Now, remember, we're not just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 20. We have to look at the number Teacher Monique shows, and then we've got to try and see what number it is. So this is an easy peasy number. It is number 1. So let's see our next number. Oh wow. What number do you think this is, guys? Let's have a look. What number? 9. Very good. Let's see the next one. Are you ready? 15. 5. 10. And this one is a little bit difficult, but I know you guys can get it. 19. 20. Number, this is an easy peasy one, you guys know this. Number 2. 3. 6. 14. 16. And what number do you think this one is? It is a little bit difficult, but I know you guys can get it. We've been counting every morning. 18. This is easy peasy. 4. 11. 8. 12. 7. 17. Sorry, my eye is itchy. And 13. Very good. Okay, are we going to do our rockets now? Are you guys ready to do your rockets? Okay, so you guys aren't going to see me. I'm going to be hiding all the way down low. So I want you guys to get ready. And all you're going to do is you're going to hear me count. And we're going to count together. Are you ready? Okay, all the way down. All the way down. And open your legs. Are we ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Okay, now we are going to do our months of the year. So we've already done our days of the week on Monday. So now we need to do our months of the year. How many months are there in a year? How many months do you think there are? There's 12 months in a year. And this month is June. So now we're in a brand new month. Last month was May, and now we're in June, which is a brand new month. Let's say our months of the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, where we're in now, July, August, September, October, November, December. And there are 12 months in a year. How many seasons are there in a year? There's 4, remember? There are 4 seasons, there are 4 seasons, there are 4 seasons in a year. Summer, autumn, winter, spring, summer, autumn, winter, spring. There are 4 seasons, there are 4 seasons, there are 4 seasons in a year. Summer, autumn, winter, spring, summer, autumn, winter, spring. Okay, we're going to do our letters, but I've mixed our letters up again. So it's all nice and challenging for us to do. So I've mixed them up. So we need to look at our letters properly before we jump on and say, I know that's A, that's B, that's C. No, we've got to look at our numbers properly and see if we can get them right. Now remember, we need to pronounce them properly. And it's not any apple anymore. It's A. Very good. So let's start. What letter do we have over here? We have letter K. Very good. And this one over here? What letter is this? Now remember, we spoke about this letter. And we spoke about this letter over here. So we spoke about this one. And this letter is our letter B. So remember, we spoke, it's like a lady standing with her baby inside her tummy. What letter was that we spoke? B. And the other one was letter D. Like a lady standing with her big, big bum sticking out. Okay, so there's our D. A. Ooh, they're not all mixed up, so we can do it this way then. E. G, H, I. What letter do you think this is? J. Very good. Now this is not kicking king. What is this? K. Very good. L. M. N. O. P. Q. And now this is our new letter that we're going to learn this week. What letter is this? R. This is letter R. So when we do our letter R, we're going to go down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Okay, now these are all the letters we haven't done yet, but remember, we still have to learn them. S, not talking Tess. Who's this? Letter T. A. V. W. Oops. X. Y. And the last one, Z. Very good. Okay, so we're not going to do all our colors today. I'm only going to do some of them with you. We're going to do this color over here. It's the color that Teacher Monique doesn't like when you guys always color with it, because I like nice bright colors. What color do you think it is? Black. Very good. Then we are going to do our green. I want you to look inside your pencil case and see if you can get the dark green color out and the light green color out, so that you guys know that there's a dark green and a light green. And when you're done, I want you to do the same with the color blue. I want you to get your dark blue out, and I want you to get your light blue out, so that you can see that you also have a dark blue and a light blue Koki or crayon. We have white. Now remember, we don't have white crayons and white Koki. Sometimes you can buy some packs with white, but we don't use the color white when we're coloring in. So like our clouds, that's why we always make them blue. But my clouds here at the back are different. Can you see? I've used white paper and I've put some cotton wool inside for our white clouds today. So white and brown. So those are only the colors I'm going to do today, because the rest are pretty easy peasy colors for you. We're going to do our shapes. So we have this shape over here, and we have this shape over here. Whoops. Which one do you think is the oval shape? Do you think it's this one that looks like an egg, or this one that looks like an egg? Remember, an oval shape is like an egg shape. This one. Very good. So then what is this shape then? If this isn't an oval, what shape is this? A circle. Fantastic. Okay, now we're going to look at our other two shapes. And sometimes some of you guys get confused, but that's why we need to learn our shapes, so we know the difference between our shapes. So we have this one over here, which is a red shape. And all four sides are exactly the same. See? That side is the same, that side is the same, that side is the same, and this side over here is the same. Okay? Then we have this shape over here, which this side and this side is the same. So it's two short sides. And this side over here and this side over here is two long sides. So which shape over here do you think is a square, and which one do you think is a rectangle? So this one is our square and this one is our rectangle. Very good. Okay, remember, it is not a moon, it is a crescent. And then I'm not going to do the rest of them. We're going to do our two new shapes that we're learning this year. Let's see who can get it. Our cross, not a plus, a cross. This is our plus. Here is our plus. I'll hold it nicely. Our plus looks like this, and our cross looks like this. So you can see they look different. Okay, so we have our plus and we have our cross. Okay, we're going to put our hands together and we're going to say a prayer. So close your eyes nice and tight and let's say a prayer. So I'll say a prayer first, and when you're done, if you want to say a prayer, you can say a prayer also. So hands together, close your eyes nice and tight. Dear God, please can you help us now with the big schools opening, keep the children nice and safe, and when we do open, please protect us. Protect everyone in the school, protect the little babies, to all the kids up to grade R, to all the families coming to drop their kids off at school, and please, Lord God, protect all the children out there that might not have their mommies and their daddies to help them. Amen. All right, so if you want to say a prayer now, remember, we don't pray about things that we want all the time. We pray about things that we might need or someone that needs help. That's what we pray for. So I pray today because some of the schools are opening. So some of the big children are going to school now. So I pray that they will be safe and the teachers will also be safe. And then I also prayed for when we open, because hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to open up very, very soon. Because I really can't wait for all of you guys to come back to school. Because I'm tired of always talking like this on the video. I want to see you guys so that we can all talk to each other when we're doing our theme or we're doing our colors or our numbers, and we can all talk together. That's what I miss. I miss us always talking together. But we prayed for that. And we also prayed because, remember, some children out there don't have moms and dads. So they might need someone to help them. So we also prayed for that. So you guys can pray for anything that you want. But that's what I prayed for today. This week we have a brand new theme that we're going to learn about. It's very, very fun. So let's first have a look at all the pictures. Have a look at the pictures. What do you think what do you think the theme is about this week that we're going to speak about? So over here we have a little water drop or a raindrop, and he's waving hi to us. And over here we have another one, and this word over here says water, and this one is cycle. So we're going to learn about the water cycle. So where does the water come from before you open the tap? So before you open the tap, where do you think that water that's inside that tap comes from? So we're going to have a look. So I've got a little sun over here, and I've got 3 of my clouds. I've got water here at the bottom, so it's a river, not a sea, a river. And then I've got some raindrops here, and I have some big words over here that you guys are going to learn. So the first word that I have is called evaporation. Can you say it for me? Evaporation. Let's try. Evaporation. Evaporation. And then the word in the middle is condensation. And then precipitation. So evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. So those are the 3 big words that we're going to learn today. But I'm going to tell you what they mean, because those are such big words. But what do those big words mean? Okay. So when we have our river or our dam and it's flowing all with nice water inside, something happens. So the sun makes the water go into tiny little drops, and it evaporates. So you don't see them. I've put them here so that you guys can see, but in real life we actually don't see them at all. It's called evaporation, and that's when the little water droplets go all the way from the river or from the dam, and they go all the way up into the clouds, and they make a big cloud. And then the condensation is when they're all in the clouds, and the clouds start to get very heavy. So let's go back over here. Remember, we have the river, or we have the dam, and in the river and the dam there's lots and lots of water. And then the sun is so bright, it's very bright. And what happens then? Evaporation happens. That means that the water slowly stops, small little drops of water. Remember, we can't see those drops. Those drops go all the way up inside a cloud. Okay, and it means condensation. So then they're inside the clouds. Then the cloud starts to get very heavy, and then precipitation happens. So that means that it starts raining. So when the raindrops come down, it's called precipitation. And then all the raindrops go back in the river. So that is why it's called a water cycle, because it goes round and round and round and round. So let's start. Start with the river or the dam, and then it starts to evaporate. Remember, we don't see it. It evaporates, and it makes a big cloud, which is a condensation, and the cloud starts to get heavy. Then we have precipitation. Then what does precipitation mean? The rain. So the cloud is so heavy. precipitation has to happen. It needs to start raining. So it starts raining and all the water make the big rivers again. So now we're going to go all the way to the window and I'm going to show you what I've made so you guys can see. And you guys can also try and do it at home to see if, you guys can do it at home and you're going to see how the water cycle works. But it's going to be a little bit different. But it's just to show you guys what actually happens. Over here, I have got a nice big plastic bag. Okay, you guys can use a small one if you want. You can use a big one. It's up to you. I've drawn a sun. I've drawn the clouds. Then I've got water inside, and inside I've put some blue food coloring so you can see the water. And you've got to leave it on the window, because if you leave it on the window, then the sun is going to let the water evaporate. So you're going to see all the small little drops, and then precipitation happens when it runs down. So if you want, you can ask Mom for a nice big bag or even a small bag, like over here. Remember, we did our little planting of our seed. So my seed over here is still growing. So we're going to look again on Friday to see if anything has come out here. Because remember, it's still cold, so it will take a little bit longer for them to grow. So back to this little bag over here. So now we're going to have our bag. You can do it also. Ask Mom. You can also do it. I've sent a picture so Mom and Dad can see where it has the water experiments. But you can do yours. Put it up on the window. Make sure that there's lots and lots of sun on that window. It's still early in the morning, so the sun hasn't hit my window yet at school. But then you guys can do the same. Put your water in, and you're going to see when the sun comes out and this bag gets very, very hot, you're going to see the water. You're going to see little small drops, which it shows that it is evaporating. And then over here, I've just drawn some little drops for precipitation when it rains. Alright guys, so when you guys are finished watching the video, you can ask Mom and Dad to do the same thing. So what I'll do is on Friday, after it's been in the sun for quite a while, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happened to our bag. Because now it's still cold in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there, and on Friday, when we have our Zoom class, we're going to go and look and see what happened. And then maybe you can also go and look at your one that you've put up at home. And remember, it has to be in the sun. Okay, so what we're going to do is we can all look at each other's and see what happened to each other's ones. And we're going to see what happened to my one in class. So remember, we are learning all about the water cycle. We learn about the sun that is so hot that makes the water evaporate. Remember, we can't see the water. It makes it evaporate, and it makes a big cloud, which is condensation. And then the cloud gets so heavy, and it starts raining, which is called precipitation. And then the water goes back into the river, and it's going to start all over again. So the river flows. Then the sun, it's so hot. It's so hot. And it starts to evaporate. The water starts to evaporate. That's what happens. Remember, we don't see the evaporation, okay? And the water goes up slowly, and it makes a nice big cloud, which is our condensation. And the cloud gets so heavy. And then something has to happen. What has to happen when the cloud gets super heavy? What happens? What happens? Precipitation. Okay, so the precipitation happens. And that means it rains, and then it starts again. All the raindrops go in the river, and that's how we have our river. Okay, so that is our water cycle. Now, today and tomorrow, I've got an awesome video just to show you how the water cycle works. So I've got one of 2 little raindrops, and they're going to show you their story on how they work inside the water cycle. And my other video for you is about the Mr. Brain, that he's going to show you all the big words. So he's going to talk about evaporation, condensation, precipitation. He's going to talk about all of that so that you guys can understand how the water cycle works a little bit more. All right. So we're going to do a song about the water cycle. If you get stuck, don't worry, Mom and Dad have the words too, so they can help you. This is how it goes. The water moves in a cycle, yes it does. The water moves in a cycle, yes it does. It goes up as it evaporates, forms clouds as it condensates, falls down as precipitation. The water moves in a cycle, yes it does. The water moves in a cycle, yes it does. It goes up as it evaporates, forms clouds as condensation, falls down as precipitation. The water moves in a cycle, yes it does. The water moves in a cycle, yes it does. It goes up as it evaporates, forms clouds as it condensation, falls down as precipitation. So that is our water cycle song.
What a wonderful day! What bright sunshine with such a blue sky. Yes, but I think it's too hot today. That's nothing. I really like sunshine. Hey sun, shine brighter! Oh, what's happening to you? You're disappearing. I can't see you at all. Really? I do feel different. I'm now so light, I feel like I'm floating. What a horror! She's turned into a vapor, and now she's going to fly away who knows where. It's all because of the sun. Oh, poor friend of mine. I'd better hurry to hide from the heat. How beautiful! I see our entire lake. I wonder where I'm going. Perhaps to meet new adventures and miracles. Oh my! I didn't know that the world was so big and beautiful. But it's starting to get chilly. What's that right above me? Oh, it's a cloud. It's so huge when you get close. Wouldn't it be exciting to get inside? Wow, so many droplets here. Hi, everyone. Hello, newcomer. That's awesome. I didn't know I'd meet so many fellow droplets in the cloud. Oh, what's going on with my dress? It's changing again.
It's because you were a water vapor in the air. And now you've turned into fog. All clouds consist of fog, very small water droplets. That's what your dress turned into, just like all of us.
Ah, I see. In order to fly up, I became water vapor. That's why my friend said she couldn't see me. Now, I'm fog and look just like a cloud. We flew so far from my home lake. I wonder what lies ahead of me. Oh, my dress. Now, it's the same as it was when I was in the lake. What does it mean?
It means you're about to fall down as rain. Look, my dress is watery too. It means it's time to go. Ready to jump?
I'm scared. We aren't going to crash, are we?
Don't worry. They're all really waiting for us down on Earth.
Well then, let's jump. Here comes the Earth. Look, flowers, grass, and trees are happy to meet us. Yes, it certainly was worth jumping from that height. Ouch! Well, I guess I didn't fall apart. But where am I now?
You're in the groundwater flow. Run along with us if you want to see the sun again.
Where are you running to?
To the spring. There we can get to the surface of the earth.
Sure, let's run faster. I want to get back to the surface. This is great. I've never had so much fun. And it's going to be even more fun to see the earth, the sky, and the sun again. But where am I now?
We're in a creek. Our trip is not over. We're flowing toward the lake now.
Come on, let's run faster then. I'm so excited to go to other places.
Boring, same thing every day. And my friend has disappeared. I'll probably never see her again.
Hi, my friend. It's good to be back home. I'm so happy to see you again.
You? Didn't you die?
What are you talking about? I went on a journey and saw a lot of interesting things. Now, I'm anxious to go on a new trip. Do you want to come with me?
Yes! I'll fly along with you. I was so bored here on my own.
Shall we fly then?
Let's fly!
Onward, towards new discoveries and adventures.
What letter do you think this is, grade double noughts? So we already looked at the letter when we did our ring time. We said that this was letter R. Remember, it is not red robot, it is letter R. So you can get your R little worksheet that I've given you like this, and we're going to trace it all together. Are you ready? We're going to go down, up, and around. Let's do it again. Down, up, and around. Okay, I'm going to read you now the story of letter R. Are you ready? Did you know that there are robots in Letterland? This one is called Red Robot, and he can be a real rascal. He likes to take things that don't belong to him, and that's not right. He always carries a sack and puts things in them. Then he rolls away. Look! He's got a ruler, a radio, and a roller boot in the sack today. Red Robot has a remote control racing car. He'd better be careful on his racing car. He will run into the horses from riding school. Red Robot hopes that you won't recognize him in his capital letter shape at the top of the page, because the rascal has changed the shape. But we won't let him fool us. Let's have a look at the R on the top of the page. So, this is a big R. It is a capital R. So if your name starts with a R, like Riachile, her name will have this big letter R. Or even Retumet's name starts with a R. So this is a big letter R. But some of you might have a small lowercase letter R in your name that looks like this. But like Amelia, Rose has a big letter R, and so does Alexa Rose. Cristiano and Leandro and Xavier, they all have a small letter R like this in their name. My name has no letter R in it at all. Let's carry on with the story, guys. Letter R likes to make his letters sound like R. So let's have a look here if we can spot any pictures that start with the letter R? Remember, it's not red robot, it is R. Over here is red robot, but the letter is letter R. What color is our letter R? Red, and that starts with R. Very good. What else do we have? We have a red car, a rabbit, a remote control car. Can you see there's the remote in his hand and it's controlling the car? What else do we have that's a R? Riding school, a rainbow. What else? Roses. We have red little diamonds and red little earrings and rings here. We have a roller skate. We have a ruler. We have a radio in his sack. We have a raccoon over here. We have a rubbish. What else do you think over here starts with a R? We have some more roses over there. We have people that are riding a horse. So that all starts with a R. A red car, a rabbit, a roses. So all of these start with a letter R. So I want you to go around in your house and see what things in your house start with the letter R. So this is how our letter R looks like. So you can find red things in your house. Maybe you can find other things that start with a letter R. So what do you have in your house that starts with a letter R? And then I want you to go look in your name if you have either the big R or the small R in your name. Okay, guys. So when you're done with all of this, you're going to take your little worksheet like this and we're going to trace it. We're going to go down, up and around. And then you're going to take your Play-Doh and we're going to place our Play-Doh on our letter R. To have lots of fun with our letters, all you need is your big piece of paper that I gave you guys. You need your earbuds and then ask mommy to put a little bit of food coloring in a bowl for you. So I've got blue food coloring, that's why I'm using a blue bowl so you guys can see. So we're going to first do our letters. Teacher Monique has given you letters. I hope you've cut them out already. If you haven't, it's okay, don't worry. And I want you to get the letters so while we're busy, you guys can also have your letters out. So our first letter we're going to do is letter A. So we're going to take our earbud, we're going to dip it in the food coloring, and we're going to trace our letter A on the big paper. So we need to go around, up, and down. A. Okay, what letter are we going to do next? We're going to do letter B. So dip your earbud in the food coloring, and we're going to go down, up, and around. There we go. Next, we're doing letter K. So get your earbud. We're going to do our letter K. There we go. It's going to look a little bit funny because of the earbud, but it's okay. And our next one is letter D. So now this one is around, up, and down. There we go. Around, up, and down. Our next one is letter E. So let's get our earbud and we're going to go across, up, and around. We're going to do our letter F. Okay. I'm going to go around, down, and across. What letter are we doing next? What letter do you think this is, grade double noughts? G. Very good. Not golden girl, G. So now we need to go around, up, down and around. Remember, don't lift the earbud. What letter is this? H. So let's do our H. We're going to go down, up. I'm going to do it again. Down, up, around, and down. Sorry, Teacher Monique made a big boo-boo over there. Okay, and our next one is letter E. So we're going to go down. We're going to make our little dot over there. Okay. Next we have letter Ch. So let's do our Ch. We're going to go down and around, and don't forget the little dot on top. Okay. Our letter K. You ready for your letter K? Just take your earbud, dip it inside so that you make sure that the earbud is nice and wet. Okay, gonna go down, up, and down. There we go. Our next one is an easy peasy one, letter L. It looks just like the number 1. So there's our letter L. Okay, I'm going to quickly fold my paper in half, just because then you guys can see on the video, but you can leave yours nice and big. Okay, what letter do we have next? It's just like Teacher Monique's name. So we need to go down, up, around and down, up, around and down. Remember, don't lift your earbud. What letter do we have next? So we're going to go down, up, around and down. Okay, what letter are we doing after the N? O. So we're going to go all the way around. And this one, P. Very good. Gonna go down, up, around, and there's our letter P. All right. Now we're gonna do our letter Q. Can you see our letter Q? We're gonna go around, up, down and up. There's our letter Q. And this is the letter that we did today, letter R. So let's do our letter R. Down, oops, up. Oh, Teacher Monique's making a mess. Down, up, and around. Okay, now you're going to take your earbud again for me. And we're going to do it with another earbud. So you can take a brand new earbud, like I am, and I'm going to get it wet. And we're going to do all the letters together again. So let's look for our A. Here's our A. Teacher Monique did a really funny A. And we're going to go around, up, and down. Okay, what letters after our A? B. So we go down, up, and around. Let's do our letter K. Around. Let's do D. Around, up, and down. Let's do our E. Across, up, around, and down. And the F. Around, down, and across. Okay, let's do our G. Around, up, down, and around. Let's do our H. Down, up, across, and down. Let's do our E, down, and the little dots on top. And the J, down and around, and the little dot. And our K, down. And there we go. Let's do our L. Okay, now we got to go to the other page. Sorry, Teacher Monique, otherwise you can't see on Teacher Monique's video. So let me just push it down. Okay, let's do our M. Down, up, around and down, up, around and down. Let's do the N. Down, up, around and down. Let's do our O, all the way around like a circle. And our P, down, up, around. Okay, let's do our Q, around, up, down and up. And the last one, our letter R, down, up and around. And that's our letter we're doing today. So if you want to do it nice and big, you can. Down, up and around. Okay guys, so you can use your nice big piece of paper that I gave you to do your letters on. So this morning I taught you about the letter R. Remember, it is not red robot, it is letter R. So let's take our finger again. We already did it before, but we're going to do it together. We're going to go down, up and around. Remember, don't lift your finger. Let's try again. Down, up and around. You can take your Play-Doh. We're going to make a letter R, like roses, red, rabbit, retumetsy. There's lots of things that start with the letter R. There is Teacher Monique. Oh, I need to make it a little bit longer. There is my letter R. Okay, when you're done, I want you to quickly get your worksheet. You can ask Mom and Dad to push pause on. Oh, Teacher Monique has a hiccups. Okay, so we're going to do our letter R. So get your Koki. We're going to first have a look at what pictures we have. Now you can see I've colored mine in. I've colored them in nicely. I have used different colors and I've colored inside the lines. So we have a radio, we have a rope, we have a rake. I have left my rabbit in white. I have a raft, I have a rock, a rocket and a roof. And I've got a ribbon on the letter R. So I want you to color them nicely when you're done. Let's quickly look at our letter R. Is that a R? Is that a R? Very good. The next one. Next one. Very good. That one. Very good. Okay, let's do the next row. Very good. Very good. Teacher Monique and the hiccups is driving Teacher Monique crazy. Yes. Next one. Very good. Now we're going to trace our letter R. Are you ready? Remember to hold your paper so that it doesn't move, hey? Down, up and around. 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 The last one, down, up and around. And that is our letter R. Sorry for Teacher Monique's hiccups. I've been drinking water and everything and I can't get rid of my hiccups. So when you're done, you can color in your picture. Remember to color nicely inside the lines just like I have. And remember to not lift your koki when you're doing your letter R. Okay, so for Monday's gross motor, we're going to do skipping and galloping again. I'm just going to demonstrate again for you guys. So, skipping, we lift different legs. Can you see? I'm going to go back. We lift our legs. Okay? You can get them to skip around the lounge, skip outside, skip to some point. It's up to you. You can even make it more interesting and say skip to the left hand side of that table, for instance. So I'm going to skip all the way to the left hand side of the table, or you can change it if you want. It's up to you, but I will try and incorporate left and right, which is awesome for them. Then galloping, remember, it's our horsey. We don't change our legs. It's our horsey. There we go. And we hit our horsey. So just please have a look at my legs. And remember, use left and right. Go and tell them, gallop to the right hand side of the couch, of that couch, or anything like that, just so that they're also learning left and right. If their ribbons don't fit their arms, or you don't have ribbons anymore, just use their koki to make a light blue circle on their left hand and a red koki for their right hand. So it's R and L, so they also learn that. Then, the other thing we're going to be doing is balancing on one leg. So, if they're putting their leg up like this, it's fine. Or if their leg is up like this, it is also okay. They just mustn't lock or lean, because then they're not balancing at all. Just let their arms be up. And that's what we're going to do for gross motor on Monday. Grade double noughts. Now we are going to be doing our number sequence. So moms and dads, this is an auditory and a visual activity for your kids. So you can have a look how I do it, and then you can do it with them a little bit later, but I'll do a few with them now. So grade double noughts, remember when we did our numbers and we had to clap? We're going to do it the same. So listen to Teacher Monique, and then you're going to do the same. 4, 8, 2, 1. Now your turn. 4, 8, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, I'm going to say this one and then I'm not going to help you. Are you ready? Listen first. 8, 11, 2, 3. Your turn. Very good. One more turn. 5, 9, 2, 10. Your turn. Very good. Now, we used to do that in class in the morning, but now we're going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to have the numbers on the table. So, 3, 5, 7, 9. I'm going to put one more number because we have been doing 5 numbers at school. So, I'm going to put... Okay. So do it with me first. 3, 5, 7, 9, 6. Let's do it again. 3, 5, 7, 9, 6. Very good. Now I'm going to cover it so that you guys cannot see the numbers. Let's do it one more time together. 3, 5, 7, 9, 6. Okay, what numbers do I have? 3, 5, 7, 9, 6. Very good. Okay, let's do another one. 2, 7, 9, 10, and 3. Okay, are you ready, guys? 2, 7, 9, 10, 3. 2, 7, 9, 10, 3. While I'm busy clapping the numbers, look at the numbers. So it is 2, 7, 9, 10, 3. Now it's your turn. Very good. Moms and dads, if your child is still 4 years old, you can stick to 4 numbers. But if they are 5, they need to be recalling 5 numbers out, just like I've put on here. We do it in class. We have done 4 and I started doing 5 numbers. If you can see that your child is 4 years old, but they are getting 4 numbers so easily, rather do 5 numbers. And if 5 is too much, then you can do 6, but rather try and stick with 5 because we only had started 5 in school. So we're going to do 2 more grade double noughts and then you're going to play the game with your mom and dad also. So we have 8, we have 1, we have 4, oops, we have 2, and we have 7. Okay, are you ready? Let's look at our numbers. 7, 2, 4, 1, 8. One more time. 7, 2, 4, 1, 8. Okay, now it's your turn. Well done, grade double noughts. So you can use your little numbers like this and mom and dad is going to play this game with you. Moms and dads, if you do get stuck and you're not too sure, please just send Teacher Marisa a message or ask Teacher Marisa for my number. Then you can message me if there's any problems with the game. But like I said, either 4 numbers, 5 numbers, depending on their age.